Alright. Hello everyone, I'm Master Mark and it's my pleasure to welcome you back to RimWorld. We are going to be starting a new colony today, and this time it's going to be a bit different because we're going to be playing with mods. We are going to be playing with the H.P. Lovecraft mod pack. For those of you that don't know, H.P. Lovecraft was sort of a cosmic horror writer back in the 19th century. He made like the what's it called? Cthulhu mythos books. And they're all really cool. Now, before we start, I'm just going to go ahead and go through the mod list and describe all the mods I have installed. I'll put a little time code down in, well, down here somewhere where my cursor is. If it shows, if I remember to record my cursor. And that'll show where you should skip if you just want to get right to our colony. So let's go ahead and describe the mods. First is Core, this is just the game. Drex Tools, which is just modding tools. Next is the H.P. Lovecraft Storyteller. This is the main thing of this game. It adds H.P. Lovecraft as a storyteller. His whole thing is that people are going to face their own mortality and insignificance in the universe. There's going to be threats from all over the place, and it's going to include omens. That will be just events that precede larger and more horrible events. It's pretty hard in the first 45 minutes to survive this. I know this because I've tried recording the first 2 episodes for the series about 4 times now. So let's just keep going. This is going to be a bit difficult, but I'll rest be assured I will not upload this unless we make it relatively far. Next up is Cosmic Horrors. This adds a bunch of new enemies. Enemies and monsters. They're very scary, stars spawn. They're very scary stuff that comes out of the stars and hates people. Next is Straitjacket, which prevents people from having mental breakdowns. Then there's the Industrial Age pack. It adds a bunch of furniture and stuff. It's cool. Next up is Factions. It adds factions from the Call of Cthulhu mythos. You know, like the Agency, which hunts down aliens and fishing villages. You know, stuff like that. Next up is Increased Forest Density. It does what it says. It increases the forest density and makes forests much more dense. Next up is Arachnophobia. It adds spiders. Both small ones and giant ones. And they are extremely dangerous. I know this because I've played this a good bit, and they are very dangerous. Next is Cults. This allows you to make your own cults. That's pretty much it. Next is Realistic Darkness. It makes things very, very dark. It makes it pretty hard to see if you don't have lights. And it decreases move speed and ranged accuracy. Well, really, that's pretty much it. It's not too much different. Next is Elder Things. This is a playable race. I will not be starting off with them because the Elder Things, their whole deal is that they don't do dumb labor. So if you start off with them, you're going to have a real slow start. So I'm not going to have them in my original party, probably not. Next is Humanoid Races. I've never seen these specifically, but I think they add a bunch of different alien races and stuff. Well, really, that's of course what it does. You know what I mean? I haven't seen many of these because I haven't played very far into it. That's it. And finally is EDB, Prepare Carefully. It allows you to change your starting colonists a little more. Alright, now let's go ahead and just create our new colony. We're going to be doing Crash Landed because, as I said, the Elder Things don't do dumb labor, so the start is really slow. And we're going to do H.P. Lovecraft, Rough. And I'm not really... The thing with this is that... You know, I always do permadeath mode, but the thing with this H.P. Lovecraft mod is that things can go very wrong on a fluke. But I suppose that's part of the fun. So let's keep permadeath mode on. Let's hit next. What's a good seed for this? You know what? Considering that this is like a spooky game, you know, it's scary. You're going to get scared by all the cosmic horrors and your own mortality and insignificance in the world. Why don't we name it Existential Dread? Existential dread. I probably spelled existential wrong, but you know what? Let's generate it. Let's go. Let's get through this. You know, I'm thinking I want to play on a boreal forest this time. That's what I feel like. I like the challenge of just playing in an area. Okay, so first thing we see, these villages here, these pink guys, they're all over the place. They're like the main faction here. So let's go. Are they friendly? They are. The green people are not, the red people are not, and neither are those guys. Alright. So as I said, I wanted to be in the boreal forest. Where's a good boreal forest? Boreal forest in the mountains. Where can I find a nice place in the boreal forest in the mountains? Or at least large hills. How about here, maybe? Or down here? Small hills. How about right here? This looks fine. We'll be right next to these guys so we can trade with them if we need to. And we'll have 20 days of growing, which is just what I'm looking for. And animals can graze here. Great. Alright, let's go ahead and start up. Next up is this. Let's see. Let's go into prepare carefully. See what that does. Okay. So now that I see what this is, here's what I'm thinking. Confirm. Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to re-roll these guys until we find someone that we kind of like, and then we'll make any changes we need to. Let's go ahead and re-roll this person. What we're looking for is like a medical person, first off. Need someone who can do medicine. Psychically death. You're bad. You're too bad. I don't want you yet. Who here is good at medicine? We'll keep re-rolling, and here it is. Medicine is a 9. Greedy, night owl, too smart. That's fine. This is a fine person. I don't think I even need to change this one. This is totally fine. Not until I do the rest of this. Actually, you know what? Construction 4 with amateur is fine. I'm not going to change that. Let's go ahead and go up to skater next. We have our medicine person, so now I want a builder. Someone high in construction. Just give it a minute. Okay, is this growing, mining, sanguine, neurotic, kind? You're good, but the only thing I'm going to change is that I'm going to... Where is it? Where is it? I want to give you a passion. I want to give you a passion in mining. Because, actually, no. We don't need a passion in mining. It ain't that bad. Never mind. Okay, last up. Bowman. What's your deal? I'm going to re-roll you. I want someone... Okay. Oops, wrong one. My bad. We have Hendrik. We got a medical person, a builder, and a miner. No, wait a minute. Oh, now I remember what I was going to change. I was going to give you a passion in construction. That was it. And last up, we're looking for like a cook. Someone that's a cook. Oh, great. I forgot that these elder things, they're pretty wonky when they load in and edit carefully. Alright, let's keep looking. Looking for cooking. Cooking. 6 in cooking. Iron-willed. You're decent in melee. I'll pass on this one. Lazy walker. Okay, cooking. I probably should have taken him. He was fine. Alright. You're up. Night owl. Brawler. Tanana. Hulk. You look alright. You're cooking. You have a 5 with an amateur in it. You know what? That's good. That's good. You're good enough. So alright, we got 3 people. And it looks like, I assume that they all can... Wait a minute. Some people are... Oh yeah, that's right. This here... Tynan. You know what? We're going to just call you Ty. We're going to name you Ty, because I don't want to say Tynan every time. We're going to call you Ty. T-I? No, Ty. There we are. That Ty. You know, like the thing on your neck. We're going to name you that, so that way it's easier to say. Alright. Night Owl. Brawler. Yeah, Night Owl's fine. Actually, no, it's not. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need everyone working in the day. You know what? Actually, yeah. Night Owl, I don't want that on that person because that'd just make things wrong. Okay. We've got 3 people, and they're all ready to go. So let's go ahead and just hit start. We've got all the skills we need. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Let's get in there and do it. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've played RimWorld. So let's go ahead and load in. Okay, here's what we have to work with. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Actually, it's not that... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ty is actually wearing those clothes. Ty, take those off. That looks very aesthetically displeasing. And we have a pet warg. Okay, that could be great or that could be terrible. Who is your master? You don't have a master. You don't have any bonds. Okay, that's good. So you won't freak out on us when something bad happens. Alright, now let's assign weapons and stuff. Who here has the highest shooting? Oh boy, we don't have very good marksmen. Alright. Oh boy! I didn't think to factor in that no one could fight. Alright. Hendrik, grab that rifle. Payne, grab the pistol. Now, can you use that knife? Elder Thing can't use human weapons. Okay. Alright, so let's just go ahead and allow all of these things. All of the things near our crash site. And okay, now before we go ahead and build our little house here, I want to take a little look around, see what we have to work with here. Alright. There's a bridge crossing to over here. Alright, there's an entrance to the zone. There's an entrance to the zone. There's an entrance to the zone. I think we might want to set up over here-ish. I'm thinking that over here would be a good place to sort of build our first home. In fact, I think we're going to claim this little shack here and set this up as just our first night home. Just for the first night, not for any long-term stuff. We're going to set up a stockpile in here. And then we're also going to put some sleeping spots in here. Just for the first night. We'll build our own stuff soon. We're going to clear all. We're going to put food, manufactured, items, weapons, and apparel in there. Alright, now working stuff. Firefight and patient go to 1. And Ty is apparently a pretty good doctor. But Payne was our planned doctor, so we'll just go ahead and let Ty not do that. Bed rest 1, flick 1, warden 1. We don't want to worry about hunting and construction right now. So we're just going to turn that all off for the moment. Now the question is, who here is good at construction? That's the big question, because we really want our construction people just to move stuff. Okay, so Ty was good at construction, and so was Hendrik. And Payne, I'll have you work on hauling our stuff over. Just move all the food into our little house here. Now, we've got a bit of... I'm thinking that we may want to just build our own little house over here. Because we've got this area down here to where we don't have to worry about things. Do we have any bridges? No, we don't have the bridge or pier mods. Okay, let's go ahead and hit start and let our people do what they're going to do. Ty, please take off those clothes. This is a glitch with the prepare carefully thing. The Elder Things shouldn't be able to wear the clothes of other alien races. Wait a minute, is Ty doing hauling? Wait a minute, is Ty... What? No. Wait a minute. Ty shouldn't be able to do that. But you know what? He's probably working on building. Yeah, he is. Alright, that's fine. And while we're at it, why don't we also work on cutting down this area here so that way we can get some growing zones or something. Also some wood. And let's move a stockpile for raw resources right there. This will be our raw resources stockpile zone. That should make things run a little better. Alright. Now, let's survey what we've got here. We've got tons and tons of wood. Wood will be no issue, so when we do get power, we'll use a fuel generator. We've got lots of berries, which we could probably just start picking. In fact, I'll just go ahead and say, hey, go pick some berries. That'll be good. Some berries and raw medicine. Alright, now who do I have on plant cutting? Need to put someone on plant cutting. Actually, Hendrik, you work on plant cutting right now. And while he's doing that, we're going to go ahead and... Why don't we go ahead and, like, build a little bit of a larger house right here. This is going to be sort of like our more dormitory room. This is going to be our greater area. It's going to have all of our crafting stuff. Now, is the dimensions good? See, it's 12 by 12. Alright, that's good. So the inside will be 11 by 11. And that should look well enough. Tile, go ahead and get started on building. Alright. Got some marshes over here. Any fertile ground? I don't see any fertile ground near us. There's decent soil, but not fertile ground. It's getting foggy. Hope that's not an omen. Yeah, Hendrik, actually, it'd probably be a good idea to have Hendrik... What's the word I'm looking for? Cut all the plants in here, so that way I don't have to deal with, like... I hate the look of having plants inside of a building. I hate it. It really bothers me. I don't know why, but it just kind of does. So let's see if he can't get that done. Let's also... I almost forgot to set up a door. We'll put a door there, so that way it's nearby the entrance to our temporary living space. And they should clear that area out, allowing us to get some building done. We still have this stockpile here. We should chop down those trees over there eventually, but that's not what we're worrying about right now. Things are just going to take a little time while we're starting up. It's just going to take some time to knock down these trees, so that way we can get some work done. This is a red fog. I don't like this one bit. Why don't you go ahead and move the food back first, instead of the other stuff. Excuse me, I'm just a little paranoid. Oh boy. It's a giant spider. And it's carrying something. Carrying an egg? I guess it must have grabbed a prey. Now, the thing is, giant spiders are incredibly dangerous. And I'm trying to find out where its lair is. Oh, it's up here. And it's got, like, 3 little spiders. Cocoon, there's a snow hare. Those, don't mess around with these giant spiders. They are not jokes. They will take you down. If you walk into their webs, it will stun you and they will come to attack you. Leave these guys alone. Let's see, what did it capture? This little giant spider got a grizzly bear. Killed a grizzly bear. So think of what it can do to you. Right? So don't mess around with those guys. They will put you down. I suppose we should set up a growing zone while we're at it. Hendrik, I'm going to put growing on 2. And in the morning, I'll do another sort of look around for fertile ground. Oh, great, another giant spider. They're hanging around down here now. I love it. I don't like it one bit, actually. That's not good. You know what I think we need to do? I think we need to build a wall. I think after we build this little compound here, we should build a bit of a protective wall so that way the spiders don't get in. Just a little bit of a wall, just a little bit of right there. And I don't know, down to there. Not yet. We shouldn't do it yet. We should work on setting up our house right now. I think that's what we need to do. That is definitely on the to-do list, though. Though I don't mess around with spiders, man. I lost the first time I played this mod, I really underestimated them. And a giant spider just killed 2 of my colonists when I tried to hunt them with the pistol and the rifle. Do not underestimate them. You will not survive against those gigantic spiders. Incredibly dangerous. And you know what? While we're setting up this area here, this is going to be our workshop. So we're going to have a butcher's table, and then we're going to set up an electric stove. And this is going to be sort of our crafting and cooking area in the future. We'll have to build like some separate rooms or dorms over here. Or somewhere anyways, I don't know precisely where. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm not particularly committed to any single style. Minor break risk for pain. Alright, what's your needs? Greedy for impressive bedroom, awful barrack, night owl and daytime. Alright. Alright, night owl. When do you need to sleep? Okay, I'm going to switch you to sleeping from 10 to 18. No, 11 to 18. Okay, so are you? You're Pain. Alright, Pain. You're going to go ahead and work during the night. And then you're going to sleep from 11 to 18. I hope that 7 hours is enough for you. Looks like it's enough for everyone else. Alright. And then we'll set the other people to work most hours of the day. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And then we'll set up some joy hours from 6 to 7. Hopefully that'll be enough joy for everyone. I think we'll set up a horseshoes pin out here just to make sure everyone's okay. Alright, there's the butcher table. We should go ahead and set butcher creature do forever. And because we have a warg, we should also work on making some kibble. And we'll say, do until you have 110. And then pause when satisfied until 40. And that should be enough to feed the warg if it can't find food. Because to my knowledge, wargs, I think they only eat meat. Raw meat and corpses. Oh, so they... Okay. I guess they can't eat kibble then. So you know what? Never mind about the kibble. Don't worry about it. It's not our problem. Yeah, I guess that's going to make it a little harder to keep it fed. Go ahead and harvest that. Let's also set up a dumping stockpile out there. So that way we can move the rocks outside. Haul that out. Fuel generator, we'll go ahead and set one up in here. A battery. And then a power conduit through there. And then through to in there. And we'll set up a standing lamp in here. And right about there. We'll also have to set up a table somewhere. I suppose we could have like an outdoor table. Like a table, I don't know. You know what, I think what we'll do is we'll set up an outdoor table. Right there, for now. Because it's the summer and you don't have to worry about it. And we'll give them like a porch. This will be like the porch, you know. There's a bit of an overhang where you can just sit down and have fun. And we'll put some stools around it. 3, so that way everyone can sit together during joy time. Pain is getting work done. He's gotten basically everything over. Alright, Pain, what I'm going to have you do now. What are your skills again? You are construction. Weren't you good at construction? Yeah, you have a 4 in construction, a 9 in medicine, a 6 in animals, and a 1 in melee. Alright, I suppose I'll have you do a bit of construction work then. Actually, we'll have you do cleaning while you're at it. Might as well. He's got a lot of stuff to haul up, that's for sure. We might as well get everything nice and tidy. We should also chop down these trees here so that way we can make full use of our raw resources stockpile. Oh, we need defenses, that's for sure. But hey, we've got power. And yeah, we've got power. And I think now that we've got the basics down... Actually, before we end this episode, I just want to have these plants cut. I don't like having plants inside of my buildings. It's just a personal pet peeve. I hate it. It just bothers me for some reason, and I'm not sure why. It just kind of does. And now let's also set up a... Because this is inside, let's go ahead and set up a wood stockpile. Just so that way they don't have to run as far to reinforce the generator. Reinforce? I mean restock. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Okay. Now, Payne, can you go ahead and cut the tall grass in there? And all that stuff? In fact, I'm going to go ahead... Yeah, wait a minute. Plane, where are you? Oh, that's Hendrik on plant cut. Alright. I'm just going to let Hendrik tighten that up. Tidy that up a bit. And let's also get some wooden floors in there, just for the sake of looking nice. You know what? I think we'll save that for the next episode. Alright. We've set up our own little colony. We've got the first couple steps. We've got a stove. In fact, I forgot that I have to set the meals. So we're just going to go ahead and set the meals right now while I'm doing the outro. No one can cook fine meals, so don't need to worry about that. Alright. Excuse me, I was in the middle of the outro and I forgot to set the bills for the kitchen. Excuse me. Alright, but as I was saying, there we are. That's the first episode. Everything's set up. I think the only thing we'll have to do for our base... For the bare bones of our base would be to get proper beds in here and then build some, like, houses over here. Or over here, maybe. I don't know. Or build, like, a wall here. Yeah, I think we've got most of the bare necessities down. But, okay. Let's work on the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's still relatively close to when I released the last series of RimWorld. So, I'm not sure if you guys wanted this. Feel free to tell me in the comments if you want this, and also feel free to like it so that way I know, just to see how much you guys like this series and how much focus and time I should put in this series. Not that I'm saying I don't put my all into it, but just to see if this is the main series you guys like. I don't know, I've babbled on long enough. Comment if you got any tips, tricks, or funny jokes. Thank you for watching. If you want to see future episodes, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!